Grid City Beer Works is first and foremost a project that's about friendship and really about a neighborhood. We all started working together on this 6 years ago, and that's when we were brainstorming in Drew's house and his garage and trying beers in Jeremy's garage. And it's the end of a very long journey and the start of hopefully an even longer one.
The vision is just to produce world-class beers with great taste, balance, and finish. And we've been to hundreds of breweries around the country and research for this project. So we wanted to kind of take the best of every place that we've seen and create a unique space for Utah.
We make our beers so that it's very simple to drink and simple to understand. And that's what taste, balance, finish really means. Make it simple, keep it simple, but yet make it beautiful. And I think there's a lot of beauty and simplicity.
We wanted to bring a project and a space together that celebrates how amazing beer can be in terms of not only what it can do for flavor profiles and just that ride that you're on when you're savoring a beer, but to do it in the setting of having an interesting conversation or something interesting happening around you, and to do it in a space that celebrates where we live and captures a view of the mountains around us. That's why we pulled this whole thing together. That was the vision of our project. We were so excited to open the doors to the public in the middle of March. March 19th was slated to be an amazing day for us. And so for us to finally reach that finishing line where we could celebrate and invite the public in and for the first time pass a glass of beer over the bar, to have that delayed was a disappointment.
You know, going back to not opening up, I mean, it's the hardest decision I ever had to make. And now I'm in this decision of, where do we put our budget? What do we do with the things that we have? We were supposed to be having people sitting down and enjoying our food and our beer. But COVID made us pivot our business model. So we had to take the funds for the roof deck and try and move the beer that we made before we opened. We had 250 barrels of beer sitting in a tank.
We've invested more time and resources in doing things that weren't in our plan. We've had to be nimble and shift our budget around. Funds that were otherwise going towards building out our rooftop deck had to go towards salaries, keeping our staff employed, funding equipment so that we could actually begin to can beer and find another revenue source and an outlet. Those are the things that we had to do to pivot and respond and do the most that we could to keep our business alive in these circumstances. But as we start to emerge from this and folks feel more comfortable with coming out to establishments like ours, we want to keep pace with that and be ready. And what that means for us is following through and completing the vision and the mission that we had when we started this project. The real key to success and kind of the gem of this whole space is a rooftop deck. We're unable to complete that at this point, and we just need some help, that boost to get us over the top so that we can actually bring that to fruition. So that to us is the pinnacle of the experience. It's the cherry on the top. And it's been a little disappointing to us that we haven't been able to complete that space, but we can see the light. We can see it coming, and we want to be ready, and we want to deliver that experience.
Most people who come up here ask us about what's going to happen on the roof deck, and we feel we owe it to them to finish it. So we're asking them to step up and help us finish it.
There's a steel superstructure that supports a rooftop deck, and we put in place the substructure, the roof material itself, the preliminary rough plumbing and electrical connections are in the space. We just need that last 10% boost to get us over the top and complete the work. So there's finish work that needs to be done. We've got to build out the bar, finish out the floor, finish out the walls, put in all the final plumbing and electrical connections, actually put down the decking material itself. We'll have a fire pit, string lighting, things like that that are going to make it the warm, embracing, comfortable environment that we want it to be.
It's been a long journey with a really crazy last couple months, so we're really excited to have people in here. So
we tried to build a world-class place. We know that the world comes to Utah to ski. We know that the world comes to Utah to fish. The world comes to Utah to play in the mountains. And we wanted to match that and bring the world here and say, wow, this is a world-class city. And we want to bring the community to that place.